Hiya, good morning, welcome back. Now today for something a little different, paint protection film, or PPF as it's referred to. It's quite simply a vinyl, a very specialised vinyl that you stick on your paintwork to protect it. Pretty straightforward really, but actually it's anything but straightforward. Let me just cut and open up a small piece and I'll show you it a little bit closer. Now, as you can see, it's not just any old clear vinyl, it's thick and rubbery. It needs to be applied in a very specific way, and once it's applied, it's got a very cool party trick, which is why it's used. So I'm going to stick a piece onto a test panel before I go anywhere near my belly pan, and I'll show you how it works. Right, to do a little test piece. First of all, you don't do it on a fluffy blanket because you're going to get bits of fluff stuck underneath it, and it's clear, so you'll see them. So first thing, hard surface. Clean it thoroughly. Right, just going to use this block as a test piece. Just going to stick it to that. It's a polished surface, just like your bodywork would be. And just like your bodywork, first, it's got to be completely clean. Right, there it is, applied, and that's the method. What I meant by a specific application was it needs to be done wet. So you wet the panel and wet the vinyl, and wet the area around as well, so anything laying on there is not going to jump onto the vinyl with static. So get it on, nice and wet, and blade out, squeegee out all the water, jobs are good. Now once it's on, it's got that little party trick, once it's all dried, and that is that it's self-healing. If it picks up any very light marks, anything like that, that gradually pepper it, which is why we're applying it, to prevent the paintwork getting damaged, those little marks will heal themselves. It's amazing. Apparently, when it picks them up, you get a hot gun or a hairdryer on its hottest setting, play it on there, and it will just float them out. In fact, even on a hot day, it will float out on its own. So let's try that and see if it actually works. I'm going to use a wire brush as well. Right, I hope you could see that. It's quite difficult to film, but with the little scuffs from the brush, get the heat on it, they just float away. It regenerates, kind of floats out. I love that. Now, it is an expensive product. It's quite sophisticated. It's not just vinyl. So the reason I've chosen this is because I want the bike to always look nice. Now you imagine your belly pan, it lives there on the front of your engine. Your wheel is here, grip blasting it almost every day, and it's going to get peppered on the front. So this, with its regenerating properties that just go back to shiny again, it means I can make it look nice and then keep it looking nice always. And that's what I want for the bike. So there we are. This is a lot of chat. Let's actually get it applied to the front of the belly pan. See how I get on. Now the first job is to make a template. I could just measure this, but there are different angles and all sorts of things. So it's far simpler to create a stick-on paper template out of low-tack sticky paper and then peel it off and cut the PPF out exactly to the right shape. And when I apply it, it'll be perfect. There are obviously professional people who do this for a living every single day, and me personally, this was my first ever attempt. And in all my motorcycle adventures, I love to try new things, learn new skills, try out things I've never done before. And this was great fun. It's a little harder than it looks, got all the air out. I've got it to where they said it should be. All the air out completely, no bubbles in it whatsoever, no edges lifting up whatsoever, and it's now got to have time to set for the glue to bond to the panel. So I can't poke those holes in it yet because that will maul it about. So I'm going to step away from it, and in the next video I'll put the bracket on the frame, put the burley pan onto the bracket, put the wheel in the front, and I'll stand that Husqvarna on its own two wheels for the first time in a long time. So that's it for today. Thank you to the guys at Boss Dog for their tuition and for this, and thank you to you for watching. So I'll see you next time.